So, is this another opponent that doesn't want to fight Teofimo? I mean, you tell me. Better yet, I'll tell you.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. But if I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. Boxing Talk, back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I don't know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. We have some news that we predicted from the Teofimo Lopez camp that was confirmed by Ring Magazine and Keith Idec, you know, in regards to him fighting Subriel Matias potentially in March, right? Well, it seems like that fight has been shut down, right? And like I said, we predicted this because a couple of days ago, if you remember, I dropped a report on Subriel Matias potentially going back to the IBF route and fighting Elvis Rodriguez. Why is it significant? Because, you know, Teofimo Lopez is a WBO champion. So if he's going the IBF route, it shows that Subriel Matias is pivoting because he might not actually get the Teofimo Lopez fight, and to much of our dismay, that fight may not come into fruition, right? Well, it seems to be confirmed when the Ring Magazine and Keith Idec have reported this. So according to reports, as you can see there, the deadline has passed and Teofimo did not pull the trigger. In fact, he declined a potentially decent payday, right? Because the offer that was given and provided to Teofimo Lopez exceeded the minimums in his contracts that he should receive, you know? So money was not the issue right here, right? Now, let's be fair. Even though this fight didn't happen for the second time, right? Because the first time they were supposed to fight, and Subriel Matias sustained an injury to which Teofimo could have waited, but he elected to fight Jermaine Ortiz instead, right? And now this fight again, it seemed like it's going in the trash.
Know your fucking place, trash.
It's not coming to fruition now. So it's the second time this fight fell through. But even with that still being said, you know, Subriel Matias coming off of a loss not too long ago with Liam Paro, he had a bounce back since then against a decent fighter in Ricardo Ramirez. But this fight is still considered a great fight because it's very dangerous. So we acknowledge the danger, you know. Say I would be pulling for Subriel Matias, but this fight is almost like a 50-50, you know. But even with this fight not going to happen, there are some potential fights for Teofimo Lopez to have that are as interesting or even more intriguing, right? But are they realistic to happen? So let's go through the 140-pound division, right? We have a champion in Alberto Puello, right? Well, he's supposedly fighting Sandor Martin, right? Even though that fight hasn't come into fruition and I don't know what's going on, that is a holdup there. But even with that delay, he's not going to fight him, right? And then you have Rayo Valenzuela. Well, Rayo Valenzuela is in talks to potentially fight Gary Antoine Russell, so we're anticipating them to fight. So he's occupied. And then you have, who's the other champion? Richard Sahiches. Well, he's in talks with George Kambosos, who Teofimo already lost to, so he's occupied. And then Jack Catterall and Arnold Barbosa, they're fighting to see who can actually get a shot at Teofimo Lopez, even though Barbosa should have had an opportunity at Teofimo Lopez. So there's a lot of things going on to where it just doesn't seem like Teofimo Lopez will have a better opportunity as far as opposition goes. But, you know, there's still always a potential for him to get another fight, right? But let's also talk about Devin Haney, right? Whether or not you believe it was Devin Haney's fault or Teofimo's fault, the fact of the matter is that fight will not transpire, at least not in the imminent future. Whether it's Teofimo's fault or Devin Haney's fault, whoever side you want to pick, the fight's not happening. So once again, it's indicative that Teofimo Lopez is the common denominator with all these fights falling through, and it's a testament to his lack of ability or lack of pursuit of these big fights that he's claiming. So, I mean, is it really that people are avoiding Teofimo, or is that Teofimo's avoiding everybody else? I mean, I'll let you decide, man. But let's just keep it going, man. You know, Teofimo could have a better fight coming up. You know, that's what he claims.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, 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 bullshit!
But I don't know how realistic that is. But you let me know, who do you think Teofimo could fight, or who would you like to see him fight? That would be a better opposition than Subriel Matias. I was looking forward to the Subriel Matias fight, but I'm not disappointed because, like I said, I saw this one coming from a mile away, and it seems like Subriel Matias will fight Elvis Rodriguez, and Teofimo will fight, I don't know, his demons. You know what I'm saying? In his imagination, you know, because that contract that he has is bad. Oh, that's who he'll fight. He'll fight Top Rank and Bob Arum in court to get out of his ugly contract. You know what I'm saying?
Got him! Got him!
But yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. That's just a quick little update on the Teofimo Lopez business. But yeah, don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.